Real Madrid 1, Juventus 0. And what can I say about that lackluster performance against Juventus? Let me just make something clear. I know they had about 10 million bodies behind the ball. I know they were defending for their life. But seriously, if you can't break down Juventus and score so many goals against a team that has been struggling as of recent, only literally getting battered by Como in the Serie A, and then only literally just getting draw after draw after draw and struggling to beat them at home 1-0, it does not fill me with confidence going into El Clásico. That's facts, mate. It's facts. Believe it that I'm saying it like that. It doesn't give me confidence because I saw many times where Juventus, a team that have been struggling, getting chances to score past Courtois. Vlahovic, the chance that he had, Courtois making a miraculous save with literally his leg. And then Asensio saving us from nearly getting packed again towards the end of the game. This is criminal. And we talk about it time and time again. You call me negative. Fine, call me negative. But this is not the football that I want to see when we're facing Barcelona. Let me give you an example. When we're overloading the front end of the pitch, when we're trying to score, look at the gaps behind. Kalulu must have acres of space. Acres. A literally Grand Canyon between him and Carreras. The amount of space that guy had was absolutely incredible. Imagine if that's Lamine Yamal. Why are we actually trying this? It's ridiculous. Alonso today, I tell you what, the starting lineup, I was okay with it. And then when I saw us playing, I was like, we're just literally passing for the sake of passing. We're moving the ball too slow. The only one that really had any kind of motive to move the ball fast was Bellingham one, and the other being Vinny. Vinny's actually, his attack and his actual dribbling past the defender led towards the goal for Bellingham to tuck in. And that's where I like to see Bellingham. Also, as a shadow striker, getting onto those kind of chances when the ball falls back into the box and then he can pounce on it. Why isn't Mbappe there? Mbappe, I'm going to say this right now. He had a poor game. Mbappe had a poor game. He was being locked up by the defense, and we actually looked more or less to the wings. Brahim Diaz, the man lost the ball countless times, and it led to a lot of counter-attacking opportunities. It was a very poor showing from Real Madrid. Very poor. I thought we could actually go against Juventus, beat them maybe 2-0, 3-0. But we struggled for the majority of the game. The majority of the game. We could have had 10, 15 shots again on target, and it still would have actually counted as a 1-0 win. I'm telling you right now, it's a poor showing. The very first 5-10 minutes, Juventus were on us. Then we actually evolved into the game. Fine dues. But the situation is that when we actually maintain possession of the ball, we're just recirculating it sideways, backwards, because we have no options in the midfield, essentially, to get into the pockets and then create opportunities from there. Because Arda Güler's out on the right, and then Bellingham is on the left-hand side, and then Tchouaméni's sitting behind them. When Mbappe's trying to drop too deep, instead of actually supposed to do what he's supposed to be doing and being up front. This is a problem, and I'm getting irate because El Clásico is this Sunday, and we're playing like that against Juve. A team that has struggled. Big time struggling. And this is what I'm talking about. Igor must have set the team, okay, cool, we're going to literally camp here, back in the defense, and try and press them, essentially, when we can. And try and get them on a counter-attack. Look how many times they had opportunities to counter-attack. If there's a better passing team in the midfield, it's time and time again that we're going to get pumped. You think I'm negative for no entire reason. I can see what's happening. The only reason that I can see El Clásico being maybe a one or the other shout, either Barcelona or Real Madrid going either way, is because it's that kind of game. Where whoever takes the opportunity is going to win the game. And Juve's opportunities today, trust me, in the very first 15 minutes of the game, Barcelona would have already been 3-0 up. They had endless opportunities where the gaps in the midfield and the defense is the same again. Gaps, yawning chasms in the midfield and the defense, standing off players, not even going to attack them. Why are you just containing all the time? Why are you just standing off them? Go and physically meet them. That's the problem. And I'm trying to be quiet during the watch because I'm trying to assess what is going on with Real Madrid. And Alonso is making this team, I'm telling you right now, moving the ball like a turtle. So slow, man. So slow, the way we actually circulate the ball. It's like there's no care in the world. There's no intensity. There's no sense of urgency at all. It's a real problematic area. Very big problem. And we're facing Juventus at home and we can't even muster up 2-3 goals. Doesn't matter how many shots on target we have. Doesn't matter how many corners we have. People look at the amount of corners like it's something big. Because we're playing on the wings and they're just blocking everything going into the middle. That's why we were getting corners. Just call it as it is, Real Madrid fans. We're not playing good enough. And we're lucky that Barcelona's not playing good enough because we're going to meet like this on Sunday and it's just going to be all guns blazing for both teams. Essentially, that's how it is. It's a big, big problem. I have to be like this because I see the actual small problem areas, whether the big problem areas are good in terms of like, okay, we're moving the ball, we're possession-based team, we press decently when we can. But sometimes the press is not there. It's not there. It's non-existent. It's actually faulty because we're trying to press all together and then we're leaving massive gaps behind where the team is actually not in line. It's like falling like a diagonal line. I don't even know what's going on. When the team is actually on ball side, then the team actually operates like a whole semicircle kind of thing. And it's absolutely getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. The press is not organized, especially in the midfield. It's not organized. When Juve had the ball and they're trying to counterattack us, what is the point of having defenders if they're not even there? Look at the opportunity that Vlahovic had. It wasn't even a pass. It was just a deflected whatever it was. And then Vlahovic just literally one-on-one with the keeper. That is absolutely ridiculous. The way that we got counterattacked on today by Juve of all teams was absolutely criminal. Criminal defending at times. And Courtois bailing us out once again. Like it was in Getafe, in the end of the match, bailing us out in the last moments of the game. That is a problem area and it needs to be fixed before a Clásico because I can see Lamine Yamal, if Rafinha's back, Rashford and Fermin Lopez as a 4. I pray for Real Madrid. Pray for us. Pray. Big time pray because it's going to be a problem when we're actually faced with those 4 in the counter-attack. Look what happened last year when they just pinned all 4 players literally on our defenders. They cooked us in the second half in the very first match of the Bernabéu. Absolutely shredded us to pieces. And it could happen the same thing. It could happen the same thing because unfortunately for some Real Madrid fans, they're living in Delulu land and they think this performance is good. It's not good. It's not good enough. It's not. Believe in this El Clásico that it's going to be a very, very tough game. If we win, fair dues to the team, then we move on. This needs to be a do-or-die match for Real Madrid this weekend. We need to be an organised side. Are we going to be pressing like we're pressing today? Hopefully not. Otherwise, we're going to get cooked big time. That's what's going to happen. If we press like today, we're going to get destroyed. Mad destroyed. Because their quality in Barcelona is not Juve. I may remind you that, hello, it's not Juve, it's Barcelona. It's a different ball game. When you're exposing yourself up front, opening up yourself like Bonnie Blue on a pitch. That's what's happening. Unbelievable, the defense today. Carreras leaving gaps, the gaps that he left. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. The amount of gap. Unbelievable behind him. He played decently in obviously the second half, a bit decently. But then, on several occasions, there were chances that Juve could exploit with an over-the-top ball, and they never done it. I can see Barcelona doing that several times. There are certain moments in this game that do not fill me with confidence. Do not fill me with confidence. But What does fill me with confidence is the fact that Barcelona's defense is not much better. It's not much better at all. So we can exploit them in the attacking end. They're not going to be defending deep like Juve. That's factual. But what they will do is they will have opportunities. They will. Courtois needs to be on his best game that match. I tell you what, against Barcelona, Courtois needs to be on smoke. Big time. We play like this against Barcelona, we are going to get peppered. That's factual. Do not play like this. Come on, Xabi Alonso. You have to assess this game. It was not good enough. If I hear anything else different from the press conference, I'm going to go absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's going to go crazy in here. Because I have to look at Xabi Alonso as a man that can really take charge in that match and say, okay, this player, why did it take so long for him to make changes, by the way? Why so long to make changes? It's ridiculous. The last two matches, we faced two teams with stubborn defensive blocks. Stubborn. And we are playing like this, where we have no creativity in trying to work through any type of gap whatsoever. We always have to go out into the wings and then just lose the ball. Is that what it is? We have to try and play around, sideways. What do you see the other teams do? They just straight through the middle. Be taking risks sometimes. Shoot when you can. Not trying to play the perfect ball all the time. Real Madrid fans, we need to look at this really and just say, it's not good enough. It's not the best example of what we can do against Barcelona. Nowhere near the best example. So for now, I'm just going to actually wrap up with the player ratings. Courtois was man of the match, mate. Absolutely man of the match. The guy saved us. He saved us. That save was so crucial at that time from Vlahovic. Honestly, so crucial. It would be a game-changing save. 10 out of 10. Man of the match for Courtois. He made a very good save later on as well. And he was very commanding in his box. Courtois, man of the match. 10 out of 10. Asensio, 9 out of 10. That guy, unbelievable. Probably equal man of the match. I'll call it 10 out of 10. Man made tackle after tackle after tackle. And one of the most crucial blocks. Honestly. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Militao was decent, but caught out several times. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Decent as well. Then we had Valverde. Valverde was just running up and down like crazy, man. This guy was absolutely nuts. He actually made a shot for the first time in a very long time. I would say probably Valverde, maybe 6.5, 7 out of 10. But he got caught a lot of the time. So I'm going to drop down to a 6 as well. He got caught with that over-the-top ball all the time as well. Carreras, hey, guys, bruv. Carreras in the first half got absolutely cooked. Cooked, mate. Second half as well. Several times getting cooked as well. So I'm just going to give him a 5 out of 10. Tchouaméni, pretty decent. Pretty standard. He had a chance. Obviously, Mbappe pulling it back. Tchouaméni, I'll give him a 6. Bellingham, 8. Controlled a lot of that midfield. Turn, really dictating the tempo. And actually was the only one trying to run directly at the defense. The only one. Essentially, 8. Arda Güler, decent enough. Actually made some really good defensive challenges, defensive interceptions. Quite good from Arda Güler, 7. Vinny, I tell you what, majority of the match, he was actually quite decent. But that dribbling maneuver that he made, honestly, excellent. I'll give him a 7 out of 10 for that. Mbappe, 6. Is non-existent. Non-existent for the game, honestly. I would probably maybe even with a 5. And then Brahim Diaz, yeah, I don't even want to talk about that guy, mate. He can just, like, piss off, mate. He can piss off literally. Like, down, literally. Go back. Bro, that guy can go back to... I just don't want him in team. I don't want to see him in the starting lineup anymore, Xabi Alonso, please. Yeah? Brahim Diaz can get whatever, man. Whatever. Xabi Alonso, 4 or 5, mate, for that starting lineup. I was just kind of shocked that even Brahim Diaz was starting in the first place. Yeah? Very shocked. Anyway, guys, that's my opinion on it. You can make your own opinion on it. Make sure you look in the comments below. Make sure you like this video. And also, swipe, and give me a hype as well if you're on mobile as well. So you can hype up this video to go, obviously, to the top. And then, yeah, we can actually probably get some results, hopefully, in Sunday, guys. Honestly, I'm done with this. Guys, take care, and we are out of here. Take care. Adios.